welcome to this week's Sunday Catchup podcast. How are you and how has your week been? I really hope it's been a good one. And if you're in the UK, I hope you have kept warm because it's been cold, hasn't it? It really has. So we are here. I'm recording this Monday morning because it's been so action-packed this last week and I can't wait to share with you what has happened. I have some really good, amazing news to share with you and I can't wait. But I'm going to start from the beginning because I'm so super excited to share with you this wonderful news. But I'm just going to wait a little bit and I'm just going to back up just to build the suspense a little bit because, it's just lovely. So, oh my goodness me, where to start? So last week, Sunday, everything seems to have become like my brain has just gone to mush, honestly. So I've just got to get back in the game. So Sunday, I've got on my notes, we went for Sunday lunch, but I can't even remember what we did or where we went or anything. Oh, I know, our friends took us out for Sunday lunch. There we go. Really nice. It was lovely, except my husband, I can, obviously, my husband, haven't got another husband, was really ill in the night. I think there was something a bit dodgy with a piece of food that he ate, and he was really ill. But obviously he's feeling much better now, and it was just a bit of food poisoning, I think. But that spoilt it. But it was a really nice pub. It was in Chilworth, and it was lovely. And our friends took us there for my birthday. So it was a real treat. It was really nice. And then Monday was at home, and we're relaunching the Living a Life of Magic course because I wrote this course with the intention of sharing how people can live in flow and how people can live a magical life, and the steps to doing that. But what we're finding is that a lot of people don't understand what the magic is, because if you think about it, what does magic mean to you? And so I think there's been some confusion around this course. So we've relaunched it to say this is a spiritual awareness course, because that's exactly what it is. And then from doing this course, then people will be living a magical life, because they'll start to notice the miracles of life and the flow of life and the synchronicities. And so the course is incredible, and it's been so much hard work put in there, and love, and there's been challenges along the way, and it's just an incredible course that we've just positioned it slightly different, just so that people can understand it and realise that it is a spiritual development course, spiritual awareness course, which I've loved teaching for many years. So the point of me sharing this is that on Monday I spent all day filming for the ads, so that people can understand what that is about. And it's a challenge. It's a real challenge. I have two very good sets of friends, and one was giving me advice on energy and impact, and then I had the other friend who wasn't involved in the filming day, but I basically recorded two very different ads, and one person absolutely loved it and then the other person didn't, and so I had to record these two things. It was challenging for me, it really was. So we'll see where we go with it, but basically I really want people to have the benefit of the course, because it's got a lot of rich content in there, and if anyone's lost or not sure of their purpose or where they're going, or just want a bit more insight into their belief system, their little rituals, all sorts of things, how it all connects. There is so much in this course, how to read angel cards. There's all to do with the Chinese, looking at the seasons and how we can relate to those seasons. So there's just so much in this course. Honestly, it's just action packed. So now we've kind of purposed it, and I think it will go much better. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. But that took all day Monday, and it was really great fun, and I had a right old laugh doing it. But that was just Monday. Tuesday I had an acupuncture appointment. Will I can and I go to our acupuncture appointment, and we just love it. It just helps enormously for us and our bodies and our health and everything. We go once every quarter now, so that was nice. And we had a back-to-back appointment, and so we went off for a coffee. And it was really in a garden centre, and it was so Christmassy, and it's just so nice that Christmas is coming, and it was a wonderful vibe. It really was. And then it snowed and we were just trying to work out how to keep warm. But because obviously we're our second winter in the cottage, and Will has done such a good job this year. We will be much warmer than last year, and our log burner is incredible. So yeah, we're just figuring all that out, but we managed to keep warm, and we did figure it out, and he's done a great job. So we're nice and cosy. So that's good news. And then on Wednesday I was working in the shop, which is always a delight. And then we went to because Will was helping Harriet in the summer with all her work that she was doing. She took him out for dinner, and I happened to tag along, which was really nice. And so we went up to London with Harriet and Matt, and we went to Hawksmoor, the steak place, really nice. And when we came out, it was such a nice evening, and the food was amazing, and it was really great. And going up to London, I love it because it's such a great vibe, and it's really awesome. And when we came out of the restaurant, the church bells were playing, and it was so beautiful. It was just incredible. It was so lovely. And the Christmas lights and everything else. And when you just have one of those moments, you're like, oh, all's well with the world. And it was really nice. And it just was sort of like the end of a beautiful evening. And then when we got home, we got a phone call from our eldest daughter to say that her waters had broken because she was expecting, and she had gone to hospital, and they'd sent her home for 24 hours. And so we got home about 10:30, and it was like those church bells were just like, there's some joy coming. And so that was that. So that was all a bit of a shock for us because the baby's early. Baby wasn't due till first week of December. So we crack on with our day. So Thursday was we were working, and I had clients, which is always an absolute joy. Honestly, it's been such a joyous week. It was just so nice. Nothing happened with Amelia, so she ended up in hospital Thursday evening. And then on Friday, I was working from home, just getting loads of done. Super emotional day because Amelia's labour had started, stopped. She was in a lot of pain. And I went through feelings that I hadn't been through before, of such helplessness and such not being able to, I don't know, it was just not being able to be there or make a difference. Couldn't sort anything out. I was just having to kind of support from the background. Freddie was amazing. He was really helpful, really supportive with messaging me, letting me know what was going on. And poor Millsy had a had an awful day. So much, I won't go into everything, but it was just awful for her and not what she planned. But as if you're a mum and you're listening to this, you'll know exactly what she went through, and really tough. And in the end, because of all what she went through, they suggested, just for her sake, the baby's sake, that she would have a C-section. So baby was born. So our grandson was born on Friday evening at 10:11. Right on the cusp of Scorpio Sagittarius. I've done a birth chart for him, and he's adorable, and mum is doing well, baby is doing well, and so this is why it's just taken up all my time. And isn't that just the best news? We're over the moon. He's healthy, she's doing great, and we have a new little boy to our family, and it's been so amazing. And I've kind of hinted at it over the last few weeks, but I've had to keep it a secret and not talk about it. Now, I've known since Mother's Day, and I haven't been able to share it, and I can share it now. So he's born, and he's healthy, and he's really well. So super exciting. And so that is our best news, and that's what's sort of been taking our mind up of our little baby, and my baby girl doing amazing. And so Saturday, I was at work, and then we were very lucky and fortunate enough that we could go and see him and have a cuddle and just be there to support her. And it was wonderful. And we got to see him yesterday as well. So that was nice too, just helping set things up at home, because they're home now. So that's nice. All wonderful and all great and really, really good. And then on Saturday, as I say, we went to see him, but during the day, something else happened, which was really momentous. Had a track released. It was gone out on YouTube, on Spotify, on everywhere. Apple Music, you can get it. It's about a 1:40 track. My first track that was released in conjunction with Voyage of Light, Adam Rom, and it's beautiful. It was inspired in India when we visited the temples and everything, and doing my meditations and my recordings, and it's such a beautiful piece of music, and it's called Temple Bells and Sacred Chanting by the Carolina Star, the soul coach, and it's really nice. So do have a look, do go and have a listen wherever you listen to your music. It will be there, and if not, send me a link and I'll send it to you. So I was dead chuffed about that, really chuffed, and what an achievement, eh? It's really great. And so the next thing we're working on is an album. Well, I say album, it'll be 3 pieces of music, and really excited about that. And it's called Temple of Light. So can't wait to share that with you. That's very exciting. So then on Sunday, I was working in the shop. So much to do. It was really busy. They had the Christmas light switch on in town, and so there was loads of people about. It was a really buzzy day. We had a really nice day. We got loads done. Amber and I were working, and it was just really super great. And then we went out for dinner with my mum, which was nice, and Harriet and Matt and Steve, which was super nice. And it was so nice to spend family time together. And then we went to see Amelia and Freddie and baby No Name. And it's really nice being a grandmother. I'm Gigi, and I think Will I Can is Pops. I think that's what he is. Pop, something like that. We'll find out, see what baby calls him. It'll probably end up as Poppy or something. Super special. So that's my week. It's a quick podcast this week, because it's just been full on. so exciting, so much happened that I've kind of wrapped it up really quickly. Yeah, that literally is it. I'm really looking forward to this week. We've got, again, it's going to be a busy old week, but it's going to be so loved up and so amazing. I feel quite drained today. Not surprising. I think there's been quite a lot going on. It's been quite emotional. I felt very emotional all weekend. We're coming into a Mercury retrograde, but it's the only reason. What's great about Mercury retrograde, we have something to blame on, don't we? But hopefully I'll start to feel a bit more energized as the week goes. I woke up last night in the middle of the night and I was just like, my thoughts were just like going around my head. And so in the end, what I found has really worked for me, because I get caught up on those thoughts and then that's it. And then I'm like, right, come back to it. And then my thoughts go again. So what I end up doing is doing a little meditation, and then that works because I fall straight back to sleep. And I wish I could remember that, because I do my Ho'oponopono. I kind of fall asleep again and then wake back up again, do my Ho'oponopono. But when this really happens and it's really intense, then I do myself a little meditation, which combines of the Ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you, which I love that mantra. And then I just okay, so come to your feet and just relax your feet and then work up my body. And that always sends me back to sleep. The trick is remembering that. But it's kind of like my little superpower when I remember when I've woken up and got intense thoughts like that. And I had a cup of tea, I think about 7:30, and I think tea has much more caffeine in than I have on coffee, and it just doesn't agree with me. So anyway, that's it. That's all I've got to give today on this podcast. So exciting, incredible news. And yeah, don't forget to look out for that tune. It's really beautiful, and you can listen to it for free on YouTube or Spotify. It's really nice, and feel free to use it on whatever you want to use it on your social media. It's not a problem. It's just lovely. It's really nice. I'm beaming. Let's do a meditation. Just closing my eyes, just like... Oh, the other exciting thing that we did this week, just thinking about that and thinking about meditation and my live meditations. So I'm doing them every week on a Tuesday night. This week is happening, Tuesday night. So if you want to join, just let me know and I'll message you the link. Last week we were dancing amongst the stars. It was really nice. So every week is a different theme. So yeah, look out for those. They're all on the social. I kind of put the ads out on the social, not the announcements out on social media, so you can join in anytime. So let's just close our eyes again, or keep yours closed if you can, or if you're driving, obviously don't. But just come into your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Knowing all is well. And just connect to the energy deep into earth. Your feet. Let your feet connect down. Taking a few deep breaths in and out. Settling your energy, and feel like you're gathering all your energy up where you've been. Just bring it all firmly into this now. And you can even imagine, I know we've done this before, but even imagine a beautiful beam of white light coming through from the universe down through the crown all the way down into the earth. And then just imagine that everything is kind of coming within and out, so that you can feel connected. Oh, it feels better. Meditating every day is so important. It really helps you to connect to the stillness within. Have a beautiful week and take good care of yourself. Keep warm and look forward to catching up with you next week and let you know how this week goes. Have a great one. Take care. Bye. That's my week wrapped up. What stood out, what shifted, and what I'm taking forward. Now it's over to you. What moments shaped your week? What inspired you? Let's keep the conversation going. Come and connect with me on @thesoulcoach or YouTube and let me know your thoughts. If this episode spoke to you, feel free to share it, tag me, or send it to someone who might enjoy it too. See you next week for another reflection. But until then, take care, stay present, and keep journeying within.